where every post is connected to financial revenue. And they have to analyze each and everything. Okay, what goes well, what doesn't go well, and all those things. And I'm telling you, I was in a YouTube social media conference in Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
Where popular YouTubers in Tamil Nadu met. Okay. And a lot of young people. I consider myself young in that group. I'm 40, but they were like, 20 to 25, 30.
Your biological age is about 20.
But the way that they handle social media, I was scared. Every minute they were, taking stories, taking this, always conscious about, do what is the next and everything. So I'm not talking about winning social media. The thing is that the way I'm really scared about younger generation and social media, really. Because the way it is portrayed, way it is being interpreted, especially when people are, one guy actually looked at me and then said that, I want to be like you. I said, oh, good, perfect, gastroenterologist is good. No, YouTuber.
But gastroenterology is also all about tubes only.
Tubes, exactly. So I really feel that there's a lot of pressure. In your neurology standpoint, is that what depression, anxiety is?
Yes, it is definitely linked to what we are seeing in today's day and age, adolescent mental health issues. And the increase in mental health issues amongst this generation.
Do you think social media is tied down to anxiety and depression?
Absolutely. I strongly believe it has changed the way human beings interact with each other. If you notice, now personal interactions are becoming less common. People are becoming more isolated. And a lot of the interaction is happening on social media platforms where you are not emoting any feelings. You can say some pretty nasty things on social media without having to see the repercussions of it on someone's face or someone's behavior. I think that is really affecting mental health very adversely.
As a parent, should we be worried about it?
Absolutely. I think we have to start encouraging our children to a similar kind of childhood that we had, where they go out into the world and play on the streets and meet their friends and, do regular human things rather than interacting on social media with strangers and with people whom you're never going to come into contact with. And then getting this complex of, I'm inferior, my post is not as good, it didn't get as many likes as yours. Whatever. That's really affecting the mental health of students and children these days.
I'll tell you a story. There was a talk show that I did in Florida. Okay, I was going to my friend's house. My friend was at work. And his wife, let me take that back. My friend was supposed to come to the house. And he said, why don't you walk in? My daughter and my son is there. Okay, daughter is around 18, 19 years old. And the son is around 10, 11 years old. So I walk in, he gave me the code. So I enter the code, I open the door. As soon as I stepped into the house, one sound, it says, I'm going to shoot you. Stop right there. I'm going to shoot you. I was like, what am I doing? This 10-year-old is playing video game in the room and he's shouting into the computer. So I think that limiting screen time is one of the very critical things. Very important.
And also giving our children access to smartphones when they're not ready for it. I think that has to be looked at very carefully. Giving them any kind of device which is unmonitored, where time is not rationed, needs to be really reconsidered. I think there are people in the US who are talking about this at a public level.
Yes.
About the impact of mental health. And it's becoming a big problem. If you are having someone who's diagnosed with clinical depression at the age of 18, it's a chronic illness. Depression is not something to be taken lightly. Or, whatever mental illness is not to be taken lightly. And I think the anxiety levels amongst teenagers and youngsters is increasing because of social media. So it's very sad to see. And these are problems that are going to have serious health repercussions when these people turn, their 30s and 40s.
The foundation is being disturbed.
Very much.
Is being disturbed.
Very much.
So I always say, maybe we should have this tagline, don't look at the screen, look at the green, for every iPad or iPhone.
Stop scrolling.
Right.
Turn away from your screen, look at green.
So we were talking about the diet and tryptophan causing sleep.
Yeah.
We were talking about the lifestyle changes in terms of diet, how we can promote sleep as well.